Victory City by Salman Rushdie. The 15th novel from the Booker Prize-winning author of Midnight's Children, The Satanic Verses, and Quixote, Victory City, described by The New Yorker as Birnam Wood by Eleanor Catton. Eleanor Catton won the Booker Prize in 2013 for her novel The Luminaries, and the New Zealand author's latest offering, witty thriller Birnam Wood, has also been highly acclaimed. Eco-activism meets staggering affluence when the young members of an environmental rights group end up being entangled with a billionaire drone manufacturer. Shy by Max Potter. From the author of Lammy, 2019, and The Death of Francis Bacon, 2021, Potter's fourth book is another slight volume of experimental, poetic prose. Its hero is 15-year-old Shy, who we encounter as he walks away from Last Chance, a home for troubled youth, with his pockets full of rocks. Shy is Potter's best, says The Telegraph. Pineapple Street by Jenny Jackson. Marvelous, clever, funny and brilliantly well observed, is how Indianite describes Pineapple Street in the Sunday Times. The debut novel by Jenny Jackson explores generational wealth and privilege in forensic detail, following three women who are part of the super-wealthy Stockton clan. Marmee by Jessica George. Jessica George's debut novel became an instant New York Times bestseller when it was published earlier this year. Favorable comparisons have been made with another publishing sensation, Candice Carty-Williams's Keene, from 2019. The Survivalists by Krishna Cawley. In The Survivalists, Aretha, a lawyer, moves in with her coffee entrepreneur boyfriend, Aaron, and his doomsday prepping housemates. What follows is a half-joking exploration of capitalism, gun ownership. Wandering Souls by Cecile Pin. Based on her own mother's story, and interweaving real historical events with fiction, Cecile Pin's debut novel begins in 1978, 3 years after the last US troops have left Vietnam. Young orphan siblings are The Garnet Girls by Georgina Moore. Set on the UK's Isle of Wight in a beloved but crumbling family home, Sandcove, three very different sisters and their unconventional mother tackle life and long-held family secrets. The Sunday Times best-selling debut novel by Georgina Moore explores whether or not children can ever truly be free of the mistakes their parents make. Each of the main characters is flawed yet relatable. Old Babes in the Wood by Margaret Atwood. This 15-strong short story collection is Atwood's first publication since The Testaments. Divided into 3 parts, it is dedicated in part to Atwood's partner, Graham Gibson, who died in 2019, scenes from the marriage of Digonell sandwich a disparate bunch of tales that encompass everything from aliens to pandemics. Old Babes in the Wood is a gripping read, writes the FT. Old God's Time by Sebastian Barry. When he's faced with the past he would prefer to forget, retired policeman Tom's life is thrown into further confusion. In the Irish author's 9th novel, Barry explores how the effects of violence and abuse reverberate across generations. Old God's Time is a reckoning with violated innocence. This Other written by Paul Harding. This is New Englander Harding's 3rd novel, following Enon, 2013, and his 2009 debut, Tinkers, for which he won the Pulitzer Prize. It is in this other reading, though, that Harding's gifts have found their fullest expression, writes The Observer, praising the depth of Harding's sentences, their breathless angelic light. Inspired by historical events, the story is set on Apple Island in early 20th century Maine. Romantic comedy by Curtis Sittenfeld. In this humorous take on Hollywood rom-coms, Sally Mills is a comedy TV scriptwriter who finds herself in an unlikely relationship that skewers all her assumptions about romance. Curtis Sittenfeld is the author of the hit novels American Wife and Rodham. The author, says The Guardian,